satellites? Are they looking for mini satellites, or are they also because I remember they are looking for best practices from India. So if you can just.
नीरज आपका सवाल है प्लीज।
सर मैं नीरज दुबे प्रभा साक्षी से, जैसा कि आपने अपनी टिप्पणी में कहा भी कि भारत और पैराग्वे ने जो संगठित अपराध है, साइबर अपराध है और जो आतंकवाद वगैरह से मिलकर लड़ने का निर्णय लिया, तो इसके लिए क्या कोई संयुक्त रूप से तंत्र बनाया गया है?
संयुक्त रूप से क्या बनाया गया?
कोई तंत्र, कोई
Awad, you had a question?
Thank you, sir. Dr. WION from Syria, a journalist. Sir, my question is regarding the infrastructure investment in the ports in the Latin America. There is a huge demand for Indian companies. Of recently, we have came to know about it. Is there any movement on this front, please? Thank you.
Sir.
Okay. I just wanted to add a couple of points on agricultural cooperation before I take this set of questions. I think I have a couple of more points to add. Agricultural technology, food processing, sustainable farming practices, those are also areas where Paraguay wants to cooperate with us. Agricultural mechanization, use of drones, etc. Finding new technologies that support smart agriculture, those are also areas where they are interested. On homeopathy and Ayurveda, it's still very early stages in the talk. आपने जो पूछा था किस तरह का कोऑपरेशन है, अभी के लिए हम इसी बात की कोशिश कर रहे हैं कि हमारा आयुर्वेदिक फार्माकोपिया एक्सेप्ट हो जाए और इंडियन फार्माकोपिया इन जनरल एक्सेप्ट हो जाए. उस बेसिस पे काफ़ी कोऑपरेशन चल सकता है. और आयुर्वेदिक प्रोडक्ट्स एज हेल्थ केयर, फॉर्मल हेल्थ केयर प्रोडक्ट्स एक्सेप्ट हो जाएं पैराग्वे में, उसके बाद ही लार्ज स्केल कोऑपरेशन हो सकता है. तो अभी तो डायलॉग स्टार्ट हुए हैं एंड आगे जाके कोऑपरेशन के थीम्स फर्म अप होंगे. स्पेस सेक्टर एंड सैटेलाइट कोलैबोरेशन, currently, there is no memorandum of understanding in place between India and Paraguay for cooperation in the space sector. We are working on an MOU. Hopefully, it will fructify soon. We are still negotiating the text for an MOU focused on space sector collaboration, including on peaceful uses of outer space. In today's discussions, the countries acknowledged Paraguay's interest in collaborating with ISRO on the development and launch of small satellites, CubeSats, using ISRO's launch vehicles. So we need to get our technical teams of officials to expedite the finalization of these proposals and then take this forward. Paraguay also wants to work with us on capacity building of their space sector officials. Let me share that one Paraguayan official has benefited from a training program at the Indian Institute of Remote Sensing. And they look forward to more collaboration in this. So essentially it is various kinds of satellites, small satellites, nanosats, CubeSats, etc., and also benefiting from our launch vehicles and developing their own capacity in general. Counter-terrorism, cyber security, yes. Counter-terrorism, cyber security, etc., are areas of general interest. Paraguay does not face the kind of threats that we face, like I said earlier, but they are worried about transnational crimes in their part of the world. And they want to work with us to try and benefit from our experience and also to share expertise by working with us on capacity building. And cyber security is a part of that. They do perceive a threat from that front, and therefore they want to work with us, given our strengths in IT and cyber security, and work with us. Infrastructure investments in ports. Before I go to that, in fact, the IT minister is calling on the president of Paraguay in the next few minutes, and he will explain to the president our capabilities in IT, DPI, digital public infrastructure, and areas where we can work with them together. There is also interest on the Paraguayan side for working with us in building railway infrastructure as part of the bi-oceanic corridor. They think that we will be able to offer value to them and also at in a cost-effective manner. They are impressed by the rate at which we build out new highways and new railway tracks. The president was also inquiring about the Vande Bharat trains. So the Honorable Railway Minister would be briefing President Pena on our capabilities and our ability to cooperate with them in these areas. On ports, as you know, Paraguay is a landlocked country, but it has large rivers that touch Paraguay, and therefore inland waterways development is a big area. In fact, they expressed interest in talking to our Ministry of Water Resources and also Chairman Inland Waterways Authority of India. They will be discussing possibilities for cooperation with the Paraguayan side. So hopefully we'll have something more concrete once that dialogue happens.
Awad's question as to how Indian companies are approaching in general.
One of the things that President Pena mentioned was that Paraguay is one of the most open economies in the Mercosur region and South America in general. He said we should take advantage of the fact that it is an open economy, although the population and therefore the market size of Paraguay is small. It's about 7 million population. They said they are adjacent to much larger markets, and given their central location in South America, it would be possible for us to use Paraguay as a launching pad to try and access other markets in the region. So our companies would be looking at Paraguay as some kind of a staging post, and therefore look at it in a way that is a force multiplier. We already have several Indian companies that are based in Paraguay in various ways. United Phosphorus Limited has a facility that produces agrochemicals. Praj Industries produces biofuels. Aditya Birla Corporation has a trading office, and Tata's, Mahindra's, Royal Enfield and Bajaj have their distributorships for their vehicles. Crompton Greaves has an office, and so on. So there are, and of course IT also we have some presence. So these are all areas that offer opportunities for us, and we will be looking at expanding our presence in South America, using Paraguay also as a staging post, if you will.
Manas, you have a question?
Please.
This is Manas, I work for PTI. You mentioned about possible cooperation in the areas of mines and minerals and green energy. So are you looking at any kind of framework for our cooperation in these two critical sectors? And there have been also reports that Paraguay is having some friction with China in terms of bilateral trade. Is Paraguay looking at more imports from India? Thank you.
Sir.
Let me take the second one first. Yes, Paraguay is the only country in South America that has diplomatic relations with Taiwan. But it also has a trading relationship with China. They do have, I'm told, Chinese companies' presence in in Paraguay. I believe in the field of electric vehicles, electronic goods, etc. So there is a trading relationship there. In general, Paraguay has highly concentrated trading relationships. It's a country that has an overall trade of about 32 billion. I thought, yeah. 32 billion is what I recall. Okay, their main trading partners in terms of imports are China and Brazil, and main trading partners for exports are Argentina and Brazil. A large fraction of their trade happens with just these three countries. So there is a general motivation to try and diversify their trade so that risks are managed better. So to that extent, yes, India has a large market and a growing economy, offers itself as a natural partner. The president made it very clear that he would be looking at India as a big trade and investment partner. He invited Indian companies to come to Paraguay and invest in their economy, and promised to facilitate investments in a very efficient way. Mines and minerals, still early days. Paraguay itself, admittedly, has not developed its mineral resources as much as it has developed its water resources and agriculture. In fact, the president said they themselves are looking at developing resources under the ground in the same way that they have developed resources over the ground. And we look forward to working with them in these areas. These are of interest to us as we continue to grow and become a larger economy, as we move towards more and more sustainable initiatives that require a number of critical minerals. Did I miss the second part of the question?
With that, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for your presence. Please follow the visit of the state of the President of Paraguay. There's a lot more coming up here in Delhi, as also in Mumbai. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
Special press briefing by Secretary Shri P. Kumaran, Secretary East, on the ongoing state visit of the President of Paraguay to India. We also joined by Shri Praful Chandra Sharma, who is Joint Secretary looking after Paraguay and Latin American countries, as also our Ambassador Designate to Paraguay, Shri Piyush Singh. With that, I hand over the floor to Secretary Sir to take you forward with this briefing. Sir, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Randhir. Dear friends, thank you very much. Thank you for joining us for this briefing on the state visit of the President of Paraguay, His Excellency Mr. Santiago Peña Palacios, to India. As we announced earlier, and as most of you are aware, at the invitation of Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi, the President of Paraguay, His Excellency Mr. Santiago Peña Palacios, is on a state visit to India from 2nd to 4th of June 2025. This is the first visit of President Peña to India, and it is only the second visit by a President of Paraguay to India. The last visit was in 2012 by the then President. He is accompanied by a high-level delegation comprising ministers, members of parliament, governor of a province, and senior officials. President Peña arrived in New Delhi this morning. He was